What's going on, everybody? A little news coming at you real quick. You know, real quick. Anyway, uh, I cracked myself up with that one because of that look on your face, Casey. Don't look at me like that. That was a good intro. It's good. Anyway, we're talking about
No, it wasn't saying
suspensions.
that we was on that. It was saying we was off air, and I was like,
I see. And you waited till anyway. Um, WWE suspends Alberto Del Rio, Paige, and Eva Marie um, for violating the wellness policy. I can't remember. I think this is Paige's first, this is Eva's first, and it might be Del Rio's second, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head because I don't, remember every facets of these people's lives. So um, I can't remember though. But I think the only one that really affects SummerSlam, I don't think Paige is in that tag team match, but I know Eva is. I know Eva's in a tag team match at SummerSlam. Supposed to be. Now this has come out on WWE's Twitter, their Twitter page and whatnot, and I think probably even their website. And I don't know. I don't really know. I know it obviously with Del Rio and Paige, they weren't really doing anything. And I know when you get stressed, you may turn to some things that you don't need to turn to, maybe the weed. I don't know. Like I'm not even say like I'm not trying to say like I know anything. I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, I know that's one of the drugs that people turn to, and one of the drugs you can get like busted for the WWE wellness policy. So I don't know. But I don't know. Obviously, I feel Paige's stress. I can understand why she would be stressed. Del Rio's kind of just there. He's fed up with the company. He probably feels like he could just do what he wants to. Now I'm not condoning the actions. I'm just saying. And then Evo is, I don't know. See now, I obviously I haven't looked this up. I don't know if Casey knows more than I do. I haven't looked into this that much. I don't know if there's a lot of details on it. On the suspension, I just know they're suspended. Um, so you never know because I know there is some things that are in the wellness policy that the superstars don't really know about. Like they don't think about it. They just kind of take and they don't. And it's there's like certain painkillers and stuff like that's on there too. So you never really know. Like a lot of people throw out how you need to go to rehab after this and all this stuff. Before you even know like what was really the issue, what it really was that they got busted for. But you know, um, I don't know. I don't really know. I mean, obviously Del Rio wasn't doing much. Paige should have been doing more, but she wasn't. So like those two really don't affect much. Eva Marie kind of had just came back into the main roster, so I guess she had the most prominent role. Um, and I just don't know. I feel like it sucks because it sucks, but it does nail home the fact that WWE's not performance, wellness
well,
policy. That's what I was looking. That's what I was looking for. Wellness policy, is legit, and it is. They don't care who you are; they will, crack down on you, which is a good thing. Because Reigns got it last time, and now with especially Eva, because I know WWE supposedly really high on Eva. So I don't know. It's kind of funny though, because they were playing off of this whole thing where like she couldn't wrestle because um, like of certain things, like whether she wardrobe malfunctions, she twisted her ankle, her traffic got delayed or whatever, and it kind of keeps playing on this a little bit. To a certain degree, and now it's going to get her even more heat because it's a more selfish reason. It feels like on the out from the outside looking in. So they can still play on this if they really want to. I don't know if they will. They did it with Roman, so they can still play on this if they want to. But any thoughts on the three suspensions that we have? I really don't know how to react. I haven't really thought about it much. I'm just like, that's wow. Yeah, but you never know what it is. So
I mean, I haven't looked too much into it. What's what they might have used, if they said anything. I only heard it from a little while ago. She's like, I know what your next podcast is gonna be. It's gonna be on this, and I was like, wait, what? So I looked it up. But and Paige doesn't really affect much of anything except for themselves. I know that they're in a relationship, real life, So, and they were suspended on the same day. So they probably, whatever they were doing probably together. I don't know if it was something recreational like weed, or if it was, have been in wrestling for years. So it could have been painkillers. It could have been, any number of things. But they weren't really used. I know Del Rio's contract is coming up, and he has said that when his contract comes up, he's leaving the company. So he might, when the suspension is up, he might just wait his contract out and leave, or ask for his release. I could see Paige probably doing the same thing, since they're together anyway, and they're both not being used, to rather, go somewhere else where you're going to be used, maybe back to, AAA, or, Lucha Underground, or Ring of Honor, where they're actually going to be used. And then there's Eva Marie. I don't know what she could have used. She hasn't been in wrestling long enough to need steroids or painkillers for anything, because she hasn't gotten any injuries or anything. So it's kind of okay.
I know we're gonna give Eva a bad rap because, oh my gosh, she can't wrestle, so obviously the pain doesn't affect her. Stop it, Casey, stop it. The training does take a toll on you as well. And apparently she's been training a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, that I seen her do one bump. That's
I'm just saying. Well, she did more than Tough Enough did. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
I'm just saying, the training does take a lot out of you, I guess. I have never trained to be a wrestler, so I don't know. But from what I've heard from multiple sources.
Yeah, normal training, but she
she just started to she just started on a full-time basis now with SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
So, and she's taking a lot of bumps. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know, Casey.
how many matches she had?
Technically,
all together, 3. Two
she fought in NXT too.
Yeah, I'm counting that too. How many she had? 3?
Technically, she's had 3 on the main roster. Technically, if we count that she didn't necessarily wrestling, but technically.
Anyway, but hers definitely affects SummerSlam. It affects the other women in the match. They were supposed to have a 6 tag team match. So the question is, what are they doing now? Are they gonna completely scratch the match, which is gonna, the other 5 women in the match, because they're not gonna, get their SummerSlam match. They're not gonna get the pay-per-view bonus, whatever. Are they gonna change it? Maybe they could use that, in a storyline and turn it into a 2-on-3 handicap match. There's a bunch of things they could do. I think that's the big thing is, this does kind of, especially this close to SummerSlam. This match was just announced on SmackDown, and then we find this. It's kind of, I wouldn't want to be Eva right now. I know WWE was high on her, but if you do something like this so close to, a match that was just set up, it doesn't look good for you. And I would not want to, have that meeting that she's probably had or is going to have.
Yeah.
Where
I'm looking at the comments real quick, and Nina Marie, thanks for the support, the comment, your feedback, talking to us, acting like we're real people, because we are. I'm real. Pinch me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nah, he's.
But anyway, Nina Marie. I hope she's kin to Eva Marie, or he. I hope you're kin to Eva. I'm just kidding. But anyway, he says Eva Marie at age 32 could ruin her career completely. Paige at 24 could rebound. And I don't know. I don't see this ruining her career. This first, everybody makes it's so cliche, but everybody makes mistakes, right? Like, I don't see, and especially if WWE is as high on her as they seem like they are, or as they want to be. You know, it wouldn't, this wouldn't necessarily ruin her career. Maybe a second or a third or a fourth, or I think third one's the last one. But like maybe more than this would. But this is only the first one to my knowledge, so I don't think that would necessarily ruin her career right now. And yeah, Paige, like I feel like Paige is at the same point as Del Rio. Like I think they both like I think they like sympathize with each other. That's why they're dating. They're like, WWE don't care about us. Let's go somewhere else. Like they probably were just like stressed or something. You never know what in wrestling, because obviously not getting used stresses you out too, and especially to people who really like and love wrestling, with Paige and Del Rio. So and the funny part is Del Rio came back for this. He came back for this. But anyway, any more thoughts on this before we kind of end it here?
I mean, even if you don't take age into consideration, I mean, Del Rio's probably in his like late 30s, 40s maybe, but both he and Paige have so much, experience and talent that any, promotion, even if they were fired from WWE, promotions that I'm sure would love to have them, that would actually use them. So, as for Eva, I didn't know she was that old.
Either.
I don't know. If she didn't come back, I mean, I can move on. I could move on. It'd be tough. It would take me, like a match to get over it. But I would move on, and I would get over it, and I would, see the silver lining.
All right. We're just gonna end it there because it's tough on Casey. We can tell, and I know talking about this hurts him. It hurts him inside.
Can we stop?
So
Can we please stop?
we just need to stop. But anyway, for more news and stuff, give us a like, because if you like news, we would love to break it more often. We just don't. we we just don't like. Trust me, I'm around the news all the time, so I know when stuff happens, kind of. But if you want more news, give us a like, give us a share and whatnot. Give us a subscribe. That would be great. That's the most important thing. Subscribe to us so you can get more. So you can come back and get more of Del Rio, Paige, and Eva Marie getting suspended. More, well, not necessarily more of that, but
you were getting fired. Yeah.
Maybe.
Fired.
Maybe. But anyway, that's about it. Later on tonight we got CWC, and then tomorrow we'll do TNA. We don't want to throw too much at you at one time, so tomorrow we'll do.
Somebody power went out.
It did, It did. I mean, it was fun and all, like I enjoyed it and all, but but anyway, that's about it. We'll see you guys, I guess, on the later end. Check out my articles on DailyDDT.com. I'm gonna promote them as much as possible. I don't care what Casey says. I don't care. Don't listen to him. He is a liar. Got one coming up about 5 surprises that we want to see at SummerSlam. I think like tomorrow or something. Maybe today. I don't know.
Probably trash.
But
trash.
Another one about 5 reasons why Samoa Joe should beat Shinsuke Nakamura. That's a good one. But anyway, that's about it. See you guys later.
On the flippity dippity.
No. We will see you guys later.